I'm Dr. Hartman from Westwood Mansfield Pediatrics. Today's discussion is going to be on acne and the myth that only dermatologists can do acne. And this is strictly for Westwood Mansfield Easton patients. If you have questions, please consult your doctor. As you can see on the first slide, these are the three forms of acne that occur in teenagers. The first is called a blackhead, and that's kind of like a pigment that happens when a pimple hits the air. The second kind is the whitehead that looks white, and finally the pustule, which is the pimple that people like to try to pop. Please remember that you don't need a dermatologist. We have evidence-based guidelines. We've been trained at Children's Hospital by dermatologists to handle mild and moderate acne. We can see you quicker. Pediatricians have cheaper copays and cheaper deductibles than dermatologists. And again, we are trained in evidence-based guidelines of acne. Now quickly, I want to go through some of the over-the-counter medicines people can try. The first is benzoyl peroxide, which comes in a wash, i.e. a foam, gel, and sometimes soaps as well. They're 2.5 to 10%. Salicylic acid, which tends to dry the skin, is a 2% gel or liquid. And again, these all come in washes, gels, or foams. Then there's a form of alcohol-based swabs and things which we don't use very much. There are basic rules with acne as well. One is wash your face 2 times a day with a gentle cleanser that says it doesn't clog pores, non-comedogenic, as it says. Cetaphil and Dove are that. Avoid abrasive brushes or systems that use light, and expect 6 to 12 weeks of consistent use before seeing optimal results, and not stopping after that if it responds well. So one key point for parents and teens is something I call collaborative compliance. Parents, when you and your child start this regimen, it is best to discuss with a teenager where to put their medications. Now, as a parent, you may put it in the kitchen in a cabinet, but that's not where the acne medicine should be. It should be in a spot that's basically in a teen's face when they get up in the morning and when they go to bed at night. Oftentimes, bedside tables, next to the toothbrush, and for some, at the breakfast table, so that they're not hidden in a cabinet and they have visual cues to remind them. There are also points in our experience where kids have difficulty adhering to a regimen. Those times are Friday nights, Saturday nights, the beginning of a holiday, and transitioning from summer vacation. These are all times when kids are out of routines. They come in late at night, summer vacation happens, their lives aren't as structured as school. So oftentimes keep in mind that's the time you can cue and remind them. But the key is let them decide where to put their medicine, because then they will adhere or comply better when they help make that decision. And more, we want to empower the teenager to manage their own health. Another key point is don't wait till prom time happens. If a teenager has concerns with their skins before going to prom, optimal treatment is to start at 6 to 12 weeks before the prom to get the full response. So don't wait. March and early April is an ideal time to come in to get medications and an acne management plan. Likewise, the earlier age of initiating treatment, the easier it will keep under control, which is sometimes difficult to convince 13 and 14-year-olders to try medications and commit on a daily basis. And that's why sometimes talking to us can help. When skin becomes dry, mix your medications with a non-pore clogging moisturizer such as Cetaphil. Never pop acne. It can leave a scar or a dark mark that can be permanent. Another key point is don't quit when your skin is better. You stay on a maintenance phase in a treatment plan with your pediatrician. And that's why it's important to have regular visits, because that helps hold the teenager accountable for manage their meds on a regular basis when they end up seeing their pediatrician. Makeup should be the type of makeup that doesn't clog pores. Again, non-comedogenic. And also, in general, dietary changes don't make a difference in acne. Fried foods, milk, things like this. Those are a bit of a fallacy for most people. And finally, there's something called Bacne when you have acne on your back. And there is something called Panoxyl, Panoxyl. It's a foam that you can spray on your back brush in the shower and scrub your back down once a day, because acne is quite common on the back and in the center of the chest in teenagers. Probably 80 to 90% of kids with acne we can manage here within the office. So if we find with you that it's not working, we will refer to a dermatologist. So this is Dr. Lester Hartman from Westwood Mansfield Pediatrics. We're here to serve your teenager and you, and especially around the acne issues this time of year, and have a good day.